Hey guys, welcome to King's RC. So in the last video we've broken all three fans on the X-Maxx. So I've ordered these fans from Amped RC. This fan's got an aluminium body, 35 by 35 by 10. But in the website it actually said 36 by 36 by 10. I don't know why that is. I'm guessing because when you measure it, the true measurement of it is actually 36. But if you measure it in the middle, it measures at 35 and it's 10 mil. The stock fan is 35 by 35 by 10. So this will definitely fit inside the fan mount here in the stock Traxxas motor. The wire is a little bit long, so we're gonna have to solder it or cut it and resolder it smaller like this one here. So looking at the Traxxas mount here, width-wise, it'll definitely push in no problem, even the extra 1mm. But lengthwise, we're gonna have to shave a little bit off the fan. So that means taking off a bit of material on the top and the bottom, and the sides can be left as is. So if you look at the fan quality here, this actually does feel quality. I mean, just the aluminium case makes it feel good quality. The fan blades are a lot thicker than the original fans. So guys, the original fans here, if I was to replace them with just these original ones, this would have cost me $30 to $40 each. These only cost $15. That's Australian dollars, by the way. To pay $40 for this fan here basically broke all three of them, and I reckon the Max 6 one is probably the same fan, just been rebranded, because they look very similar. And yeah, it's the same problem, broken a blade. Let me just rip this out. So yeah, these for 30-40 bucks to replace these fans, yeah, these are pretty much rubbish, and hopefully these will last longer and cheaper too. I mean, just the build of it is really nice compared to these shitty plastic ones. So the fan is rated at 8.5 volts max voltage. So I think my Max 6 is still stock at 6 volts, so it should be fine. So if I upgraded my servo to 7.5 or an 8 volt servo, that means these fans will be able to take it, and yeah, it's basically connected straight to the receiver. Also, speed is at 21,000 RPM. Yeah, so hopefully this fan will have better airflow than the original ones. Not sure what these are rated at, but yeah, this is just junk, I reckon. And these were actually already tested to fit in the Max 6, no problem, so no mods for that in the Max 6. You can also get these similar fans from Banggood. I did see it somewhere on Banggood, so also I'll look for them, and I'll leave a link in the description below. So guys, these fans actually still do work. The motor still spins, and I had my Dusty Motors cover when I was running it. When I opened this up, I looked inside and it was pretty clean. So I've kind of got a bit of a suspicion if rocks and that got in there. I mean, all three fans at the same time, that's just a coincidence. I reckon they might have broken from impact. So yeah, that's just my hunch anyway. I have had people say that there could have been tiny little stones that got in there for some reason, but this cover's pretty good. It fully seals it. I mean, I've got it fully pushed in the side here so nothing can get in. But unless, you know, it's some really fine rocks that got in somehow and broken all three fans, yeah, I don't know. So let me know what you reckon in the comments below. Alright guys, so let me just solder these wires down and make them shorter like this one here. Alright guys, so I've got one trimmed up here, and we're going to install this in the Max 6. So on the Max 6, pretty straightforward. It's basically just plug and play. Don't have to trim anything down. So it'll just fit perfectly on there. Just gotta line it up good, and should just pop in There it is, all in. There you go, guys. That's in the Max 6 now. Alright guys, so we've got the two fans here that's going to go in the X-Maxx motor. So what we're going to do is just shave off two sides, so then we can make it 35mm and fit into the fan mount. So we're just going to chuck it in the vise. You don't want to over tighten it. Basically this is now 35. Well, 35.2, that's really not much anyway, so yeah, so you just want to shave it down to 35, as close to 35 as you can. 0.1 is not really going to make a difference. So let me get the other one done and show you the install. Alright guys, I've got both fans shaved off. Kind of scratched it up a little bit, but it doesn't matter, it's going to go in there anyway. So the shaved sides is going to go long ways, so basically you just got to whack this in there. So that's pretty much clipped in there, and the other one should just clip in there too. So yeah, that's like a perfect fit. Not even any slop side to side. It's like a lot better fit than the other one. Let's plug it in and see how it goes. Yeah, that's clipped on well in there, and that's not going nowhere. Basically, if you don't know how to get this out, you've got to undo the 4 bolts at the bottom here to get the motor out, and the motor will pop out like that. Then you just got to undo the 4 bolts that screws into the heat sink here, and the shroud will pop out. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So there you go guys, installation complete. Let's switch it on. Wow, definitely sounds a lot more powerful than the old fans, and yeah, a lot louder. Alright guys, so hopefully this helps you out. Please click like and subscribe. Just waiting on the new spare to arrive. We'll have this bad boy back and running. See you guys in the next video.